Anderson to kick off.
And we are underway from Houston. Tyler Lockett now with a return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jackson on 1st down, escaping the pressure right. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. First carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That'll be a New England 1st down, a gain of 12.
A gain of 12.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Flushed out right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Jonathan Joseph there on the coverage.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
Down right around the 25. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Jackson eluding the pressure right. He'll dump this to Bo. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 13-yard line. That'll be a New England 1st down, a gain of 12. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he's going to get into the end zone. So cue up the Gronk spike. Gets a Patriot touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
The kick is good.
And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots.
7. Texans nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
22-yard line.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 22. And right away, he'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. Right to catch, it's Andre Johnson. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
36 yards on the play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
10 more yards.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Patriots 7, Texans nothing.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. From the gun, here's Watson. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 11 yards there, 1st down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. It's caught outright by Graham. And snapped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
1st down.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Again, it's Watson. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. From 3 yards out. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him.
You remember the good old days when the 49ers were riding roughshod in the league? They used their fullback in pass plays all the time. Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific at running these types of plays.
Team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Lockett, the return. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
For 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 50.
On 2nd down now. It's Jackson, and he's going to be close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 41. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Joseph, a gain of 9 yards, and a Patriot 1st down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Now Jackson on 1st down. That's caught by Jackson. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 30. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Patriots.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Jackson. Flush to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. No Jackson, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
At the 30-yard line.
Throwing again. Jackson escaping the pressure right. Lockett with a grab over the middle. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 17-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. Flushed out right. And it's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Tyler Lockett there to make the grab. And the Patriots have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
And he rifles one incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. This will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust them.
There he goes, left side.
This is too easy.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Here's the former UCLA Bruin, Kaimi Fairbairn, to get this one started. And we are underway from Miami. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Bradley. Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 2nd down and 7.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
What we got? 55's my guy, 55.
bush. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Carrier.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34. They run it with James. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 28. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Open man, it's Vernon Davis. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line.
Good.
It goes as a gain of 8 and moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On first down, it's James. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They go play action. Now Mahomes. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. Now here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
But they took the shot, didn't get it. There's definitely a difference here because they had a chance to get 7, maybe 8 if they pushed it. Instead, they'll likely settle for 3.
Yeah, opening drive, holding them to 3. Psychologically, maybe a win for the defense.
A 40-yard attempt.
And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And the opening drive for the Dolphins yields 3. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
He was solid on the field goal, but not as solid on the kickoff there. And that'll put him at the 40-yard line to start this drive. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 43. They run. It's Foster. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
He was brought down by Aeneas Williams. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Dolphins 3, Texans nothing.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. A shotgun snap for Watson. Steps away to his left. They'll try. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. 55 yards. And the Dolphins strike quickly here for 6 points. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
Dolphins 10, Texans nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
5-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Here's Watson. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. Bust through the tackle, and he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4.
23.
Partner, I really don't have words for that one. It's not often you see a completed pass lose that kind of yardage.
And he's able to get it out of there. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one good for 37 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. James. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite. But the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Set to return. This is Brandon Cooks. Spins by, and he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Throwing again is Watson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for the...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defense.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. That was J.J. Watt getting in there and getting him to the ground. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play. And defensively, they had an extra defensive back on the field, their nickel package, and it made a difference. All the receivers were blanketed, so he tried to run for it, but he came up just a bit short.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. The drive will start with Arian Foster. He finds an opening past the 40. And finally down at the 41-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
And the Texans 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Watson. He's letting it fly for Cooks. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to get this all the way inside the Miami 15.
A pickup of
a big-time play there for the Texans. 44 yards. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
It's a
ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the Dolphins' 8-yard line.
On the run, it's Foster. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Texans cut into that lead. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
To return it, here's Reggie Bush. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Bush. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tyrann Mathieu there to make the tackle. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd? They will find Davis. That's complete. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did it.
And how about this, a fake? And this is caught. And the fake will work. He's going to have a first down. And high fives all around on that sideline. It's a first down as they wind up getting 11 on the fake punt. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Eluding the pressure right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And, yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty
would do? I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Dolphins 24, Texans 7. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Here's Cooks on the return. And able to get this out to the 25.
Over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
They'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Foster. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Faking the give. Now Watson. He's letting it fly for Cooks. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And a big turnover there as his...
kickoff.
And we are underway from Houston. Taken from about the 12. And they'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Watson on first down. Gets this one to use check. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
Third and
2. Watson. Almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now fourth down. Here's Foster on fourth. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as he'll wind up going backwards. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. Caught left side, Hopkins. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Jackson on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jackson looks for Lockett once more. This time he's got him. Complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. This will be caught at about the 6. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. 34-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points. So they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. On first down, it's Watson being chased out left. And the catch, it's on Ray Johnson. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 33. This is Foster. You can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
on 2nd down. It's Foster. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's Watson. To the right side and complete to Thomas. They'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And now the Texans are within a 2-point conversion of tying up this game.
On that third down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Brings up second and...
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Jackson. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. The Texans here on third down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. To throw is Jackson. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Gary and Conley.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. So let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Well, still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run for it with Foster. Inside the 20 before he's brought down. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
The running back again.
It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. All tied up, 8 apiece with 2 minutes on the clock.
2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Well, I see what they were trying to do there. You pop up your holder, roll him out. You got the option to run or pass. Just didn't work.
Not at all. The communication was excellent defensively to make sure that receivers were covered.
Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And this results in 6. Touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
To kick off for Houston.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Well, switching gears for a second. Look, Charles, we know it's part of the game, but injuries again. A heavy rush, and down he goes. J.J. Watt that time able to do what he does best, and that's sack the quarterback.
And it's third down.
There's Jackson on third and long. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
And how about this? Fourth and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Oh, for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Roderick McKinney, the linebacker, picks him. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Intercepted. The Texans take over first and 10 at the 20.
After the interception, here's Watson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts
Back at the 28
as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up first and 10. They set up the screen to Bo. That catch good for only a couple.
Complete to Bo Jackson. 2 yards.
Now a timeout taken.
It's second.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Here's a four-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. Now it's Jackson. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson looking downfield for Kelce. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Hopkins with a quick feed up to midfield. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Bucs take over first.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Here's Jackson. And this a quick slant to Lockett. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Flush to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 19. It's a first down on a gain of 10. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. And they'll go back to Hopkins, and this time he's got him. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Blanketed covers by Houston. Makes it 4th down. Bradley Roby there defensively.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time, separation. That's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Jackson will keep it, and he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They only get a hard-fought yard, but that's all they needed. It pays off the decision to go for it, first and goal. This time Jackson will throw it toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. From the gun, Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. DeAndre Hopkins there to make the grab. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. Jackson now. And that is caught for the 2 points. They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and that just changes the complexion of the whole game.
The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
1-yard line.
A first down carry for Foster. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
The tackle made by Jesse.
That really sets him back, a loss of 6.
8-yard line.
And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Watson off play action. Sliding out of the pocket. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. Now it's Watson. A bootleg. Got an open man. It's Foster. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And Fairbairn missed it. He pulled it left. And this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the third quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Back now here on EA Sports. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the fourth. On second down, this is Jackson. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6.
No gain on the play. And it's third down.
They go play action now. Jackson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dylan Cole. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and
there he goes, left side. Touchdown, Houston. Aaron Foster, 31 yards. And the Texans have retaken the lead. So they went to the ground game on third, hoping to pick up the first. They also picked up a touchdown.
Offensive linemen so used in this situation to having to pass block. All right, you're looking at what it is, third down. They don't care that it's third and whatever. They figure they're going to throw the ball. And when you call a running play, I think you energize them. I think you juice them up because I haven't met offensive linemen yet that likes to pass block more than they like to run block. And they opened up some nice holes there for him, and he took it to the house.
Lockett the return. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or maybe just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 11 yards there, first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Again on second and 10, it's Jackson. Full left side complete. That's Hopkins. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first down, it's Foster. And, he spins past him into space. Touchdown, Houston. Aaron Foster with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Texans turn that interception into a touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
From the 10. A good-looking return set up here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by the corner, Bradley Roby. And he He's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Intercepted. The Texans take over first and 10.
They'll run on first down. It's Foster. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one.
And rode him right out of bounds. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Texans will add on to their lead.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Buccaneers in good field position here to start out first and 10 at their own 42. Throwing is Jackson. Rolling to his right. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grab.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. He's going to let it fly. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Texans take over an excellent field position. Zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. The veteran Andre Johnson the target on that one. And it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. Little insult to injury here late in the game. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Jackson now to return. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. There, maybe a couple up to the 35.
Bo Jackson, the ball carrier.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Bo Jackson, the ball carrier.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Looking to throw. Gannon. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
25 yards.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Normally when you see a short gain in the middle of a 3-4 defense, go ahead and pat the nose tackle on the back because he's holding things up and taking on extra blockers, which allows one of the inside linebackers to roam free and make the tackle.
On 2nd down now. It's Jackson, and he's going to be close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 29. Call it an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
It's 3rd down.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Able to find Walter. That's complete. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line.
And a Raven.
A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. They run on 1st down with Jackson, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. Turn here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the 2nd half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A give. This is Foster. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
By number 23.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. We're scoreless after 1.
That's the end of the 1st quarter with no score.
Foster on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. 1st and goal, Foster. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal. From the 2 now, second and goal.
Second and goal.
They'll try and punch it in with Foster. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Watson. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Jordan Thomas taking it in. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Naimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Johnson now returning. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. On first down, Jackson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Bo Jackson, the ball carrier.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 30-yard line.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he'll look downfield for Waller. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's third and 5.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
On third down, Gannon. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Back to throw. Gannon. He's going to let this one go deep. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And this Texans defense stands tall. I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, that they gas themselves out. You know, it's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front and let them do all the work and then someone catch them at the end and pass them up. You want to make sure you moderate what you're doing along the way and then go for the big finish.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Watson now to throw. This is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll hand off to Foster. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 1st down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up second.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Arian Foster, as the first half is winding down. And the Texans will extend their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Texans 14, Ravens nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. Taken from about the 12. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Over 1st and 10. At their
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.